Hey everybody, I'm coming to you to make my first video where I talk about a specific topic, and I want this first video to be about why I think black music artists should feel responsible to the black community. Um, the reason I want to do this video first is because, like I said in my previous video, music has just been something that's really big to me right now, and it's something that I've been thinking about on a regular, music and just the impact that it has on us. I want to start by just saying that for anything in life, I don't think that anyone has legit forced responsibility or obligation to anything. I mean, we have laws and we have people who tell us what to do, but only we have that governance over ourselves at the end of the day. So, with that, even though we may not have that legit obligation that is placed on us forcefully, it doesn't mean that I don't think that we should feel it. You know, as humanists, as people who are sharing this earth, as people who live in a community, I think that it is important for us to feel obligated to one another, to take on each other's issues, to help each other, to uplift each other. I don't believe in individualistic mindsets. I don't believe in every man for himself. I don't believe in, oh, well, something ain't affected me, so everything's gravy. I stick to my African roots and the belief that we are a community, that we raise a child together, and I think like that. And that was before I even knew about the African proverb. So, with that being said, that goes a lot into what I think about the black community and what I think about black music artists. So, I wanted to start with that, but I also want to just start by saying that this video isn't meant to lecture or to criticize or to condemn, anybody who is out here that are not following the things that I'm saying. It's just putting my ideas into words and, giving people who it can reach something to think about. So either way, this past semester, I'm going to just be real conversational. This past semester, I took a class. I took two classes, actually. One was called Black Expressive Arts, and another one was Africanist Dance Traditions. And in both of those classes, I learned a lot about music, and I learned a lot about how music is literally connected to blacks as just naturally. And I mean, like, I think that we think about it a lot. Like, it's something that we joke about a lot where it's like, majority blacks have rhythm and, like, it's supposed to be a thing where all blacks can dance and all that good stuff. And I think that we know it, but at the same time, the way I internalized it this semester was really different because I learned about how literally every tradition, every Africanist tradition that we have or that we originally had has always had music be a part of it. Meaning that music was always a part of us. I mean, it was used in how we prayed to our gods. It was used in how we celebrated, how we mourned, how we did everything. And I think that music has always been used in that way for us. And I think that we don't realize it, but it is. It's something that we listen to in every moment that we have, every emotional state that we're in. Music is always there, to either make us overcome that emotion or to even give us that emotion. And some of these things are so subtle that it's ridiculous. And I think that is the thing right there, that I feel like we know that music is a part of us. We naturally have these gifts. We have rhythmic gifts. We have gifts where we have an ear for music and we don't have to learn you know, we don't have to be trained in things that people who are outside of our community have to be trained in, because it's naturally a part of us. It's connected to us in our epic memory that connects us to our ancestors, you know. So with that being said, I believe that the way music affects us surely is differently. With us using it for every ritual that we possibly had, you know, historically, the way we feel music, the level, the significance of music is very much more powerful than for any other group of people. And that can be a great thing because it makes us very unique and it makes us very gifted. But the reason that it can be bad is because that means that we're also easily influenced and impacted in music in a bad way, as well as the good ways. So, while I spent my entire high school career saying this music doesn't affect me, you know, I'm nothing like these people who I'm listening to, and you know, this is just music. You know, music was just music then to me. As much as I said that, nobody can say that music doesn't affect us. You know, for every single person, no matter if you're well behaved or not well behaved, whether you commit crimes or you don't, whether you curse or you don't, whether you talk bad about women or you don't, it doesn't matter. This music subtly does impact us every single day. You know, we listen to it. It's a part of our every single day lives. You know, we hear it. And it's not even necessarily something that we listen to, but even those things we pick up, just like how we pick up on language. The way music affects us in language should even be a sign right there. You know, we come up with sayings based off of music. That ish cray is one saying that came from a song. You know, yeah, we say that came from a song. Like, I can go on and think about things or trends that have come from music. Dance trends, language trends, dance. I mean, the way we dress, trends have come from music. And with that being said, we gotta watch it, because at the end of the day, it affects how we think about ourselves. And I was just thinking about something, like I heard a song. I was listening to Erykah Badu, Tyrone, the live version, right? And you know, in the beginning, she be like, sisters, how y'all doing? Brothers, y'all alright? So randomly, I was listening to this the other day, and I mean, the thought sparked in my head, like, what if our music artists still addressed their community as brothers and sisters rather than bitches and hoes, or rather than niggas down the street, I'ma kill you, shoot you up? You know, what if we were just building community within our music like we used to? You know, what if there were still people putting out positive messages like it used to be? Now, don't get me wrong. I completely understand how music industries play a part in that, and how music industries, they put out what they want to put out, and they put out the kind of messages they want to put out. They let black people be perceived how they want black people to be perceived. You know, the people who are spitting great things, you don't even hear them on the radio. You know, Erykah Badu, she got great music for consciousness that I've never heard, that's been out for 6 years plus. Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly, best album hands down of the year. Honestly, I can't think of a better album off the top of my head right now. But either way, you haven't heard that on the radio. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I do understand music industries put out what they want to put out. But at the same time, I believe that your obligation to your community should always be stronger than your want for money. And just to know that the way we talk to each other in music, the way we address each other, the lack of community that we have within music, the separation, the women hates, the man hates, the everything, that is reflective of our current conditions, you know. And the music, you can't just say that the music comes from the experience. They play off of each other, you know, and at the end of the day, this music keeps being perpetuated, and the same ideas keep being perpetuated, and it keeps creating generations of kids who don't know what real music sounds like, which is sad, but they also don't even know how to respect themselves. Because it's sad to say, but in the music industry and in the sports industry, right now, that is the only place that we have, like, prominent black leaders. Black leaders. And the athletes, their job is to play, not to talk. And as an artist, not a singer, not a rapper, but as an artist, you create for good. You know, you should always have good intentions in what you create. And honestly, music artists just had the best position in society to reach the masses. We listen to music every day. If they were spitting positive things, then we would think positively. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to a song this year, and it just made me think about something that I've literally never thought about before. I think that's important. I think it's important to us. You know, I think we need a reawakening, you know, and we have to start with the arts, because arts, music are a part of us, and we cannot, as a mass, be affected without a mass message going out. And how is that mass message going to go out? Through the music. So, people in the music industry, black people, I'm calling on y'all right now who care about what's going on in society. Stop sitting down. Stop not doing anything. Stop making music about the same freaking things y'all been making music about when things like this weren't even on national television. Now they are. Now you have to step up. You are supposed to be a leader of our society. Sorry. You know, you chose to step up. And I mean, at the end of the day, if you choose that that's not your responsibility, that's fine. You will never get my money. Because at the end of the day, why should I, as a community member, support you and you don't support me? Why should I support your success if you're not supporting mine? So with that being said, I don't know how many of you are actually even going to see this message. But I'm still going to say it because I still think it's important. Anyways, that's my message. As far as music is concerned, you know, let me know if you have any questions, concerns, if you want to make a conversation around it, if you want more information, if you want me to go more in depth about something, you know, I'll do that, you know. And I'm sure I'll talk about music again because, like I said, music is just a big thing to me. So, thanks for watching. For those who watch, share the video if you think that it's worth sharing. You know, I am actually trying to get people to think about this. So, please, you know, reach one, teach one. That's what I've been told. So, yeah, I hope you all have a great day, a great evening, and a great rest of the week, and just a great life if you never do run back into my channel. God bless.